All right. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to HeroesMart Homeschool Academy. My name is Mr. Lan. I will be walking you through 4th grade social studies, week number 15. And today we're going to be talking about a little bit more about Texas culture and the United States rights and responsibilities. So certain cultures and customs and celebrations that are prevalent in the state of Texas and in the United States as well. All right, so let's start with customs and celebrations and traditions in the state of Texas. All right, so the state of Texas has lots of races and ethnicities and tribals and groups to it. And there are pretty popular celebrations like the Cinco de Mayo. Okay, so if you live in the state of Texas, you might have heard of that before, Cinco de Mayo. Okay, so it's a culture here, and it's the celebration on May 5th of every year. The date to remember the Mexican Army's victory over France, which occurred on May 5th, 1862 at the Battle of Puebla. So they use that date to commemorate that. It's called Cinco de Mayo. All right, what about the Oktoberfest? Now, the Oktoberfest is actually a German celebration, but it's celebrated in other parts of the world as well, especially parts of the world that have European influences. And it's a day that they just celebrate drinking beer, even though we do not do not advocate drinking alcohol in this school. So, but you gotta be aware of, there are worldly celebrations like that. It's from September, middle of September to early October over there. What about the Strawberry Festival? Well, the Strawberry Festival is held in the city of Pasadena, which is a little outskirts of Houston, Texas, in the month of May every year. And it's in commemoration of what happened in 1972, wherein the city of Pasadena decided to celebrate its own San Jacinto Day with a strawberry festival. And ever since, they've been celebrating it like that. And then what about the Fiesta in San Antonio? Well, there is another celebration they call Fiesta in San Antonio, and it is a celebration in which it's a time of the year in San Antonio. It is held during the spring of every year in San Antonio just to commemorate the liberty of Texas from Mexico. It's also known as the Battle of Flowers. Okay, so that's what it is. All right, some notable individuals who contributed to the culture of Texas include people like Lydia Mendoza, Chelo Silver, Julius, Lorenzo Cobb, bless Soy. Okay. All right, so a couple of points in here to remember from 3rd grade. We talked about certain voting rights that United States citizens have. Permanent residents can vote in local and state elections, but only U.S. citizens can and should vote in federal elections. U.S. citizens who are at least 18 years old can vote. Responsibilities only applicable to U.S. citizens to serve on the jury and to vote in federal elections. And there are certain rights that are relevant to everybody living in the United States, whether you are a citizen or a permanent resident. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, freedom to practice a religion or not to practice a religion. The Pledge of Allegiance, we talked about that before in 3rd grade. It goes like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so please go ahead and turn to page number 41. You are going to see additional exercises over there to retain today's content a little bit better. All right, boys and girls, I want to thank you for joining me today. Remember, God cares about you, and so do we. Until next time, bye-bye.
I'll be your hero's buddy, and as you study with HeroesMart